Burnouts.
Yeah, oh, she's going to do lots of burnouts. She's going to burn them down.
Well, I tried to shove that in when you were spinning it.
I should do it, because every time I cut something or whatever, I'm thinking about it.
We didn't get a turbo. It's almost bad turbo.
Jump in, old boy. What's going on, everybody? Today's episode is going to be about what's in the trailer. So, this is my personal truck, my project I've had for about 3 years, a little over 3 years. I've brought it home from North Carolina, picked it up for $1,000 in a field in a salvage yard. Brought it home not running with a 283 V8. I'm gonna go fire it up with some brake fluid or brake clean in the carburetor. She started to bust off. From there, I was able to get it off the trailer, drove it off the trailer for sitting for however long it was sitting in the yard until recently. Here over the 3 years, mess with it every now and then, just cutting the front springs and stuff like that, but not really doing too much. About a month and a half ago, started getting her out of the weeds and started working on her. Took the cab off of it and set the LS motor in. Tilted the cab back on the back glass there and sandblasted the whole underside of it, see what kind of rust repair I needed to do. And from there, spray painted what was good, left primered what was bad, and started doing rust repair. Started cutting everything out on the driver's side, started cutting out the floor, cab corners, rockers, partial of the floor, a little bit of firewall, kick panels, whole 9 yards. Put patch panels in, sprayed over them, butted them up, welded them, whole 9 yards. Got a lot of work to do. I got a 5.3 and a 4L60 just sitting in the frame right now. That's not what I'm looking at using. It is going to be a turbo LS motor, but other than that, you know, it's going to be a forged bottom end LS something, whether it's a 5.3, 6.0, 6.2. I've got a FTI Stage 4 Turbo 400 to go in it. Going to do a full fuel system, dual pumps to hold at least, you know, 1,200, 1,300 horse, because my goal is 1,000 horsepower on this truck. Other than the motor and the rust repair for now, I got CPP 2.5-inch drop spindles in the front, 4-inch drop springs. Got an awesome deal on a no limit steering rack for the front. So instead of paying $1,200, I spent a little over, you know, $300 on this steering rack. So it'll drive a lot better. Got aero racing bead locks all the way around. I'm kind of going for a NASCAR Pro Touring style look on the truck. It is going to be a street strip drag truck, but at the same time, I want the look that I want rather than going with skinnies in the front. So that's that. So yes, it is an old truck, an old rusty truck, but you know, everything underneath of it's gonna be nice and clean. You pop the hood, she's gonna be cherry as can be. I gotta do it rusted like that? Keep it rusted? Oh yeah, she's gonna keep it rusted. I can clear coat over it, or since I'm replacing all the body panels on it with non-rusted through parts, like the front fenders, it might be new, so those are gonna be black. I might have to paint patina the truck. The rear end I got for it's a Ford 9-inch from Moser. Went and did a custom width on that. So I got 35 spline axles, Yukon third member for 12 to 1,400 horse for the third member to hold up to. 350 gears, so the 35 spline solid axle should not break with my setup. Cut the frame right after the cab and do a full back half on it, tubular back half. Yeah, still got a lot of work to do to her, but this is just the beginning, and we shall see what happens next. Till next time. Yeah, depending on the look you want.
Well, that's Florida. It's humid as fuck. It's gonna rust in the day.
Shoot, it's bad around here.